I'm sitting here and I'm busting my brains thinking there's gotta be a reason why someone would not upgrade their Mini 3 Pro to a Mini 4 Pro. I mean, this 4 is busting the 3's butt in almost every single conceivable category, right? Actually, no. This is actually very, very minor changes. Now, oh, relax. Don't start the fighting yet. Give me a chance to explain, and I'll give you 3 good reasons why you should not upgrade to the Mini 4 Pro. Keep your Mini 3 Pro. Are you ready? Let's get into it. Line up my shot. Bam. Say I wanted to reposition, but I don't want to fly to the side and get wiped out, right? Because I don't have sideways obstacle avoidance. So I might go to the side and blam, hit a building or hit a tree or something, right? Just look to the side, move, look back, and get the exact position that you want. Say this is the position you want. Bam. Snap the photo. Let me say this to you quite clear so you understand what I'm showing you. There are a lot of people who do not shoot video with their drones. They are photographers and they go up there and they snap photos all day. Well, then guess what? This Mini 4 Pro has no advantage in the photography area over the Mini 3 Pro. Now, some may argue, okay, so you don't really need obstacle avoidance sensors for photography. I hope you picked up on that, right? It's not like video where you're constantly moving and you don't want to break the flow of the video, so you need the sideways obstacle avoidance. For photography, you don't really need any sensors at all, to be honest. It's just for the video game, and I don't mean Xbox and PlayStation. So with that being said, tracking is not really an advantage because you don't track for photos, you only track for videos. You don't need waypoint photography. The waypoints are for videography. Don't get razzle-dazzled too much. Know what you use your drone for. Most of the improvements on the Mini 4 Pro really assist the video creator, not the photographer. I'm just giving you food for thought, right? Because if not, these companies are going to come and take your money. This is still a wonderful drone. Flying great. The image quality is amazing. The photos, super. I'd rather pay more and get a better, bigger camera on the Mini 4 Pro, which DJI opted not to do. A bigger sensor would have allowed more megapixels, and we could have gone from a 12 megapixel drone to a 20 megapixel drone. And that means that spending the extra money on this would at least allow you to take photos, have them printed, and you could put them on your wall in your home and stuff like that. But a 12 megapixel, I will not print. Not to say it won't look good, you could print small stuff, but I would not print a big picture and put it on my wall with any 12 megapixel camera. I need at least a 20 megapixel camera, and using a bigger sensor would have allowed more pixels, and we would have probably reached a 20 megapixel, and that's what I was hoping for. And that would have, well, made this drone ultimately crush the Mini 3 Pro, at least in photography. So if photography is the game that you play with drones, then don't let this fool you, because all the improvements here are primarily video. Does that make sense? Somebody out there in the comment section is going to say, but X, what about 04? 04 is a big deal, whether you're shooting photos or videos. But yeah, bear this in mind too. As long as I point this in the general direction of the drone, I can't say I've ever said to myself, oh my gosh, I've ever wished for more signal. No. Line of sight, the law, remember? Now when you're shooting video, you're in one fluid shot. You don't want to stop, twist, turn, break the video, break the motion. You're not sure if you're going to get signal, if you're flowing and you're dicing between trees or buildings or whatever it is. And that's different. But with a photo, you're always flying, stopping, pointing the camera, looking, framing, pointing away, flying away. It's very abrupt movement. See what I'm saying? If you shoot videos and you shoot both video and photos, then you know what I'm talking about. It's a completely different style of flying. The other thing you have to be aware of is maybe you're in the O3 ecosystem. Maybe your Mini 3 is not the only drone you own. Maybe you own a Mavic 3 or a Mavic 3 Classic or Mavic 3 Pro. You can fly them all with this same controller. And on top of that, all those drones in the O3 system can also work with the DJI goggles, the Terra and the goggles 2, and the motion controller as well. So by jumping to the new O4 system, if you ever decide in the future you want those features, then you'll have to turn around and buy probably the O4 goggles that's going to be coming out, or the O4 motion controller that's going to be coming out. If you never had them, that's one thing. But if you already have a goggle, like you have a DJI Avata, that operates on the O3 system too. So now you're going to have a goggles for the O3. The O4 goggles is not going to be compatible with the O3, so you'll have to have a separate goggles for your Avata, separate goggles for the O4, separate motion control. So if you're already buried in the ecosystem and you're not heavy on the video creation, then what are you doing? DJI is constantly going to be upgrading all of their products, and at some particular point, I don't care who you are, you're not going to be able to buy every single one that comes out, and you're going to have to stop and think, which one is right for me? DJI is probably going to come out with an Avata that's going to have an O4 system in it. They're going to come out with an O4 for the air units. Right now, the air units are on O3, and they'll work with the goggles too, and the Terra that's on O3. When the O4 goggles comes out, then what's going to happen then? Then, if you want the features that the O4 FPV system has that you can buy and put in your home built FPV, then you'll have to upgrade. And before you know it, you're spending into an abyss on stuff that you really don't need. Also, if you stop and take a good look around your house, you might already have a drone that shoots really good video. Look at what you have instead of what you don't. I'm just saying, if you're thinking that you're gonna buy this and this is gonna give you better photos, hell no. Save your money. It's better off looking at that $1,000 in the bank account instead of looking at it here and it ain't doing nothing better for your photography game. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Am I making sense here? Am I saving you some money? I hope that this video has bought you some value, saved you some money. Hit me up in the comment section below. Again, guys, give this video a huge thumbs up. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, do all the YouTube fun stuff. And I will catch you guys, well, either on Patreon if you become a Patreon, or I will catch you guys in the next video. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm out of here.